what are those 6 core values? Well, attentiveness, empathy, open-mindedness, understanding, calmness, and thoughtfulness. On our roadmap today, we're going to take a look at each value. We're going to take a look at the prerequisites in kid-friendly language also to make sure that they're understanding it and that you have an easier time explaining to them if there's any confusion. We're going to show you how each one supports the value and how that then in turn supports the rule. And we're going to give you these simple activities that you guys can practice at home. So imagine, if you will, a soccer team huddling up, right? So Alex's soccer team is arguing about who should be goalie. Alex already knew exactly what he wanted, and he could yell over everybody else. That's not going to get anywhere. But this time he tried something different. He stopped and he listened. Now, when he listened, he heard one teammate talk about how he didn't want to get hit by the ball. Another teammate was talking about how he's always the goalie. A third one wanted a chance to prove themselves. And after listening, Alex spoke calmly and suggested a fair rotation. Because he listened first, everyone felt included, and they actually came to an agreement about what that fair rotation looked like. And the person who didn't want to always be the goalie no longer had to be, and the person who didn't want to get hit by the ball didn't have to be a goalie at all. So they came up with something that worked for everybody. Attentiveness in action is really what you're seeing there. But what does attentiveness need? How do we have attentiveness, and how do we build that skill? Well, it requires 3 things: patience, focus, and curiosity. Patience, why? Well, patience means that I can wait without exploding in excitement. I can wait. When someone talks and wants to interrupt, patience is the skill that says, hold on, let them finish first. How does it support attentiveness? Well, if you don't have patience, your brain just goes running ahead, right? Okay, so it gives you the opportunity to just wait before talking. And patience, of course, is going to give you that time that you need to stay with the other person while they're speaking. So, of course, how does that support rule number 1? Well, I mean, it's impossible to wait your turn if you don't have any patience. But patience stretches that time. It stretches that space between hearing and talking. And you actually get the opportunity to listen.